Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a good relationship outside of ourselves. So we are shipping in new, beautiful emotions so we can identify our intuition for spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes from the essence of love, loving self, loving others, loving beings, and loving God, okay? So King of Cups. Someone's in there for loving energy, okay? You could be a Cancer person. Okay, you're looking at the love. You can look at your feelings, or someone's looking at their feelings. Okay, all right. Someone could be a little bit introverted. Okay, you could be looking at a nurse or a sailor. Okay, but we're looking at using our intuition and our psychic gifts to make many shifts from oceans to oceans. Okay, by using your intuition. All right, you can use your energy to figure out your moods. Okay. All right, so you can make major shifts across boards, right, when it comes to maybe trading or understanding your feelings when it comes to love, okay? Someone could be feeling a little bit in a self-pity or could be sulking, okay? Well, let's see what the energy is saying, all right? But remember, manage your emotions, okay, so you can co-create with the universe. So someone's co-creating with the universe by using their intuition, okay, and their psychic gifts, all right? Someone could be thinking or feeling very sensitive, all right? A King of Cups. King of Cups may be watering his foundation. He's looking at maybe a person, maybe a female, illuminating the mind. Someone's looking at maybe their heart or looking at the matter of things. Someone's ready to get their hands dirty because someone's got the passion to do groundship, okay? But there seems to be someone making a barrier to this King of Cups because someone may be feeling that this person's under greed because we can see the pig and someone's coming to see the cow. We can see someone creating a foundation into generational wealth. Why? Because someone's reflecting on oneself, because this is about self-reflection for self-actualizations, self-reflection, self-development, okay, to be self-sufficient, to create a foundation that's starting off as a 1 of Pentacles to a 10 of Pentacles, all right? So someone's on their journey to creating a generational wealth, okay? But someone seems to have barriers when it comes to maybe a King of Cups. King of Cups is behind this person, watching them create a foundation, okay? So looking at milking the cow, you could have a farmyard, some of you, all right? Or live near the mountains for some of you, or like living in the countryside. Some of you could be planting agricultural farming for some of you, or an estate, take it as it resonates. Because now we're looking at the higher priestess. Someone is using their intuition to understand someone's behind them watching because they've got hidden feelings. Because this person plants the foundation by holding the heart, because the heart is the beacon of the light, okay, because the heart is the seat of the soul. So now you're looking at the higher priestess, okay? You're looking at someone that has spiritual knowledge, okay? Have secrets. We've got the mysteries. Someone's got the veil between heaven and earth, because now you're looking at the intuition. You have to trust your inner self, okay? Because someone trusts the divine voice within oneself, because now someone's going for a pathway when it comes to illuminating within oneself, because now we're dipping our feet into our emotions to understand our moods, or a moody person that's behind someone planting their foundation, okay? This person could be moody or plays with moon magic, okay? So now you're looking at self-pity, okay? Sulky, maybe a touchy, unstable person. Could be a nurse, okay? Could be a practitioner. Could be one of them people into history, or would you call them again? Them hold, oh, I can't remember how you call that name now. We're looking at managing the emotions. But someone seems to be looking at someone planting their foundation. You could be a tarot reader. Somebody could be watching someone online. Because someone's watching someone's career or reputation. Or someone tying up one or two loose ends when it comes to planting a foundation. Because now you're looking at someone's professional achievements. Because now they have the insight of how to use the emotions to bring in your ships. Is with the right intentions, energy, and action. It has to be in line with God's law, okay? Now looking at someone's direction of someone's life goals, maybe. Maybe someone's looking at the prestige of someone's career by using divine truth, using the intuition. Someone feels like someone's very intuitive, and someone's watching someone from behind, and that's the truth. Someone's watching Someone online when it comes to information. Wisdom when it comes from the hand of God, or you've got clarity from within oneself. Why? Because you trust your inner voice. So someone's trusting their inner voice and standing up for their beliefs. Why? Because they got the tools. Because the soul of the self is the strength. Why? Because the fire of inspiration is born to love. It's about romance, about intuition. It's about the lesson of power. So now someone's understanding the soul is like the sun. Do you understand? It gives us power and energy for joy. So now someone sees a horizon if they stand up in truth and wrap themselves and put that fire in that belly and stand up, because they're on top of a pedestal right now. And so they can stand above people that are more no-nos, nay-nays, don't, no. Stick up for your beliefs, okay? Because you've got the clarity within yourself. You could be an air sign person, okay? So you've got the clarity. But maybe someone's watching from behind. Someone's planting a foundation. Maybe somebody wants to milk someone's cow. Look, or you can a couch cow. Oh, a couch cow, you know. Oh, I just heard that model in my head. Maybe some of you need to use that model. Oh, talks about cash cow, question. Oh, what's the other one? Oh, it's on my head. BCG, something like that. Matrix or something like that. Okay, so now we're looking at the flow of someone's emotions. Okay, someone probably likes to dress in eccentric clothes, you know. Or somebody might like Prince. Something rain, purple rain. Or somebody might like purple. But somebody's looking at a shell in heels from hell. So now we're looking at a single person planting a foundation, watering the seeds. So maybe this masculine loves the way this person is watering their seeds. So they've got hidden emotions. Could be an earth sign person, but you're looking at a single person planting their seeds of foundation, getting their hands dirty with passion. Because now they're looking at groundship. By using the intuition, someone's very self-sufficient. They can look really rough, but when they're ready to look good, they look good. Why? Because they've got sparkling ideas within their own field. It's like they're proper wrapped up in the soul of the self. So it's like she just follows the soul, the divine truth within oneself. So maybe King of Cups is looking at someone planting a foundation by using knowledge, wisdom, maybe tarot. Now we've got sparkling ideas, divine sparkling ideas. Someone's got the energy, because someone feels like a free spirit. But it seems to be a cash cow and a snake in the corner watching this person. King of Swords. We've got divine sparkling ideas to plant a foundation. You have to use your intuition. You've got to tell the truth, nothing but the truth. So you can water your seeds to become self-sufficient, to plant your foundation, because you're meant to be a free spirit. I could be talking to a King of Swords, or this is God. Okay, we're looking at the higher priestess. The foundation is God, or the King of Swords is thinking about the higher priestess, or the inner absolute truth. Because now it's like this is the clouds, and this is how I see God's head come out. Sometimes I see his whole body, or sometimes I see cloud people. So maybe someone's following the cloud people, heaven, spirits within oneself. Some people can see God's head. All right. Now looking at divine truth, clarity, wisdom, the philosopher's stone. With truth and love, you can always take the stone, the sword out of that stone. Why? Because the word swords has the word in it. So looking at the soul of the words of information, wisdom that's connected to God. So God is connected to the soul to give us sparkling ideas to create heaven on earth. But you gotta use your intuition. Someone has hidden feelings. Maybe King of Swords has hidden feelings, but he's tying up one or two loose ends. He's looking at success. He's looking at his achievements. Maybe he's analyzing someone planting their foundation and he likes that feeling maybe. Or he's watching a single person. There could be two single masculines looking at sparkling ideas. They're getting clarity from within oneself. It could be a team of people watching. Okay. Let's go up a bit. So somebody's working in a team. Maybe this could be travelers, world travelers. This could be journalists watching. Because now we're looking at the energy of someone's career. Someone's looking at someone's reputation. Maybe someone's professional achievements by watching them online, like social media, stuff like that. To look at their moral conditions or the direction of where their sparkling ideas are going. Some people could be taking the information in this group and it being a cash cow, because there seems to be a needing barrier to maybe cut off maybe a King of Cups, keeping single out of this group, because now we're looking at greed. Okay, because the pig is there. Too much information. You could be building an estate, so this person has to be blocked out of a new foundation when it comes to sparkling ideas or energy or enthusiasm. Because someone's got the truth within this group about a lie. Because someone was masquerading as a friend. Now we've got Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is about thieving and the betrayal, dishonesty, trying to run away with it. Okay, because someone's masquerading as a friend. Maybe within a house. It could be like a cottage house or a field of houses maybe. Or an estate. Maybe it has a big trees. Maybe near a mountain. Because now we're looking at someone trying to run away. And they want to win at any cost. So what they're doing is like they're creating stagnations and obstacles. This is why you've got to use your intuition in this group. Maybe they're watching on the internet or watching their success and achievements or someone's reputation. Because now we're seeing someone is acting like Satan Claus coming down someone's chimney using the book called White Supremacy book. And it don't matter if you've got a country or a house or a nation, you know. Everybody uses that, because when you invite someone into a project or a team or in your home or to your country, some people are just stealing, lying, cheating, acting like a friend because they're very greedy, very ambitious, very passionate. It's very materialistic, horsepipe, sneaking around. He keeps sneaking, carrying that Five of Swords within the mind. The mind is stuck on bullying, thieving, and creating verbal, physical, and mental abuse within the relationship or within someone's group. Okay? But someone's looking at a few pit holes though. They're running into a corner. Yeah, someone's stealing money or inheritance or documents. Something to do with money and documents, information. And that's their wish fulfillment. It could be a Cancer person that maybe feels like unloved or unloved out of this group. Maybe they change in this group to a Queen of Swords, Aquarius person that sends messages. Yeah, has been locked out. Maybe like a charitable person that's been left out in the cold maybe. Alright, so now we're looking at a group of people seeing this truth. Someone has passion, but these people looking at illuminating themselves with purity, with the truth, and it seems like they're very concentrated on the work. It looks like they're going to have success because they've illuminated their mind. Someone could be Asian, Chinese, someone could have blonde hair, someone could have short back and sides. But looking at professional people, like at their mastery though. It could be architects. They're looking at their success by holding the clarity of truth, by using divine wisdom. Someone's very, very curious. He's watching the time ticking by. And someone's got their whole hands in this project. Excited, grounded, passion. You can't do about one without two and two without three. So we're looking at masteries. They've all been doing reflection. But someone's projecting lies upon this group. This is why maybe someone's going single. Yeah, because now they're looking at the truth about Earth Angel or looking at the truth of this group. maybe trying to bring simplicity within their group. Maybe they need moderation, so they need to cut down a few people. But someone's looking at temperance card, okay? That's the earth angel. That's this group balancing in harmony with clarity and truth, but it needed patience and self-control. So now we're looking at the moderation of this group when it comes to reputation, career, using the intuition to plant a foundation. Someone feels like a free spirit. The lie, yeah, they have to balance out this lie with their emotions. It's like you can't have dark and you can't have light. You've got to be in the middle. This is why you've got to put your fire and your water. So this could be a fight between a fire and a water. But because you've got the divine truth, it's easy for you to balance your emotions in this group. This group of people could be a Scorpio, it could be a Taurus, could be a Leo, could be an Aquarius person. But when I'm looking at the Gemini, thinking about balance, because every ending has a new beginning to create a foundation into generational wealth. Kind of looking at a Two of Cups being very blunt. Maybe there's a King of Wands, have a different perspective about Queen of Pentacles that wants to win at any cost. Maybe that person's heartbroken, but they're too damn promiscuous and weak. So now we're looking at a situation where maybe the King of Cups is looking at someone single, planting a foundation when it comes to spiritual ideas, information, hidden feelings. But someone's looking at someone's investment. Could be a Taurus person. But they don't have sparkling ideas. They have to be blocked off. This side of the fence needs to be blocked to create new sparkling ideas. So now maybe a Cancer and a Taurus needs to be away, because the way they love material is greed. So now how money is gained is how money is lost. So now we're looking at the refinement of someone that maybe cannot take care of themselves because they like that attention within this group maybe. But remember, there's no I and no team. Remember that. So someone's looking at an investment, or maybe someone's looking at investing in a single person. Okay. When it comes to the career, reputation, someone's looking at someone's moral conditions when it comes to sparking ideas to plant a foundation. But someone only seems to be sitting on the money, but someone seems to be dry. Only wanted the light, the luxury, overspending. But they're looking heavily at this group, creating free spirits. So there seems to be a snake. I think it's an earth sign person, and the pig is the cup person. Because now you're looking at balancing. Someone's looking at someone single. Maybe somebody wants to cut out an earth sign person to be single out of a group. So now we're looking at balancing with the truth, the King of Swords. Maybe a Gemini person is thinking maybe about a fire sign woman, planting a foundation, juggling. Because now maybe a King of Wands is looking at his intuition. Maybe he's looking at a new cup of love, planting his foundation. But they understand that someone is codependent. And they keep looking. Someone's very curious within this group of 3 people, maybe, that's in this mastery team. But they all got their hands in, though. They're illuminating the mind. Because now they've got a pathway. They're looking at, maybe they've learned how to master materialism when it comes to material, but now they're learning about spirituality, how to be a free spirit, planting a foundation by working on balancing to bring in sparkling ideas from God. It comes with self-sufficiency to bring in that investment. So now someone, maybe a group of men, maybe 3 men and a woman, maybe, or 1, 2, 3, maybe a group of people. Take it as it resonates. Maybe a team of you is looking at more of the emotions, tapping into your emotions. Because remember, I feel, my opinion, the silent killers are females. Well, because they understand the emotion. That's why people always say women are intuitive, but it's the same thing for men as well. It's just that they have to understand their emotions, balance it out, and understand it's connected to their intuition. So someone's got hidden feelings because someone's spying on an air sign person when it comes to a pathway, maybe an Aries person when it comes to King of Swords foundation, when it comes to ability and their courage to go through a pathway. They feel like maybe this person, the King of Swords, when it comes to his actions, he's quite creative because he has stimulation, especially when he balances his emotions. Maybe he feels someone on his foundation is too strong-headed and impatient. They're too much full of pride, quick-tempered people in this group. It could be an earth sign person or a Sagittarius person when it comes to information. Maybe they feel someone's too jealous, lazy, and self-indulgent, that sort of thing, too stubborn when it comes to possessiveness. Someone's looking at unreliability because someone sees only the sensation of warmth when it comes to money. So they're more loving the material and they don't have the patience or the persistence. Someone's looking at someone very industrious, okay? But someone's looking very curious at someone's reputation online. Because now they got the information about this pathway. Maybe about someone's career, juggling when it comes to godly, sparkling ideas. And that's what made them become like independently a little bit wealthy, a little bit free-spirited. Because somebody was stealing information. Someone was stealing resources, acting like a friend in this group. So now we're looking at a group of people, a team or collaboration of people is looking at a judgment or a decision when it comes to balancing or someone's juggling. So maybe they're making a change when it comes to creation to balance out a new foundation with sparkling ideas, with truth, sparkling godly ideas, which is the truth from earth angels that come with an investment. But somebody was juggling, maybe an earth sign person, Taurus person, and a Sagittarius person, the King of Cups. So now we're looking at maybe a decision. We're looking at the Phoenix rising, this group of people. Okay, we're looking at the Phoenix rising because now they're probably working on like dreams. Maybe they were a bit confused because there were too much illusions. So now maybe they've come out of that by using the dream state, by paying attention, because someone had the desire to bring confusions into this group so that the person probably can stay in this group even though they're underqualified. But when you start taping away certain people, you understand someone's being carried in this group. Someone can't work on their own, okay? Because now maybe you're looking at a Scorpio person, a Sagittarius person, a Virgo person, or a Taurus person, or an Aries person. Someone doesn't want these people in this group. Someone wants to start all over again. Because maybe someone's been watched when it comes to how they plant their foundation. And maybe there's too much limitations because there's lack of responsibilities. No one's got rules. Everybody wants to rule everybody. And now someone's in fear due to this obstruction because now someone's going to be limited out of this group or limited out of generational wealth. Because I feel like this person took all the generational wealth and just left this group with 3. Because they were holding on, 1, 2, 3, 4. They were holding on to someone's property, possessions. So this group won't move on. So this person can look self-sufficient. All right. Now the truth is here. We have the clarity. Okay. So now someone's swift out of the confusion. Okay. So now we're probably looking at competition. Someone's very courageous to go forward into a team. This team seems to be very determined, very forceful. Maybe they were studying someone that's a chemist or a detective, or someone's into magic or philosophy. But we're looking at someone that was too strong-willed and fixated, too jealous. Okay, maybe when it comes to someone's resources, because someone's too resourceful. So that was the hidden secret. Okay, that someone's very kind, very generous, a peacemaker, but someone came in with flirtation. All right. So now they understand they built a foundation on a 4th ground. So now there's a tower moment because now we have the all-seeing eye looking at this foundation, an angel that had the truth. So now maybe these group of people's on their mind about success and achievements. Maybe someone's looking at someone on the internet, this group of people, looking at a phoenix rising, maybe, and making a judgment. Now we're looking at the Fool. Someone wants to make fresh hopes, take that chance, new pathways, okay? Because someone feels very adventurous to start a new beginning. Yeah, with new creations, new love, because they're watering. But someone seems to be up at night, fearing, maybe a tourist person or institution. Because now looking at the Emperor. He's on a romantic spiritual journey. He's going through obstacles and delays by using the intuition. So there seems to be a group of people when it comes to a Leo person, when it comes to like the reputation, when it comes to professional achievements. It seems like the moral conditions are too much conflicts because no one's listening to anybody. Everybody wants to be, no, it's all about me. You know, I can do whatever I want, that sort of stuff. So people are kind of like sharing projects, but they're not listening to each other. So this is when God comes in and said, look, you all got a soul, you all got a gift, but everyone's fighting within this group. Maybe a Leo person. But now you're looking at a group of people. When it comes to like their career, maybe some of them are in entrapment, but stuck in the mind. Someone's stuck in the mind thinking maybe about a Leo's success when it comes to career, reputation, professional achievements, or maybe fame. Because someone's holding on to resentment, or someone feels they missed out on an opportunity, maybe a Cancer person or Pisces person. They feel like they missed that opportunity with the Empress. Because now we're looking at planting a new foundation that's going to be solid when it comes to maybe soulmates. Because now you're looking at the King and Queen of Cups. Someone's coming reliable after dealing with the devil. Because they went within, saw the truth, saw this insight. When it comes to the soul of the self. Someone's very happy about how you manifest. But someone's holding on to someone's properties. Lying, stealing, cheating. When it comes to money. And that was a wish fulfillment in this group. But some are going to feel abandoned. They wanted to abandon the Queen of Swords when it comes to the messages. But now we're looking at justice for maybe an Aquarius person. Because a Taurus person taught gifts, money, generational wealth. They will be going into poverty. They'll be locked out. Maybe 3 people. Because they were laughing, scheming. Now there's a burden. Maybe such a Sagittarius person. Because now you're looking at maybe a fire sign person sticking up for themselves. But look at this, a stalker. A stalker that was a vampire energy. Look at Delilah. Because with this card, it means when you go within, somebody was with a karmic that was looking for a wheel of fortune. So the karmic, maybe were Queen of Wands or a distorted feminine. When you sleep with these women or these men, over time, you will become nothing. Why? Because they drain out all your energy. They're taking your strength, okay? So this is like Evil Eve. This is like Genevieve Nadia. Or this is like Delilah or Jezebel's, okay? They're taking the energy. See how they're taking the energy and the light so the mask can become nothing, all right? So this is the devil. Remember, every ending has a new beginning. Someone's going into new love. But use your intuition, all right? Use your intuition, collective. Yeah, use your intuition for your happiness. Maybe someone's got a choice between a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. Or someone sees one person in one, very loving, very caring. Can be very creative as a mother. Happy ever after by using intuition. You got the willpower to go within. To bring the mind to calmer waters. Just walk away from people, things, and places. Maybe a lover, King of Pentacles. Maybe a rich man, maybe an Aries person, Leo person. Look at defending their estate because they're thinking about the lion or the lioness when it comes to the passion. Someone's hurt about conflict because somebody was fighting at any cost. The Queen of Pentacles. She's bringing slander. 5 of Swords, you know, is a massive bully, babe. It's a bully. They'll do anything for money. It's a thief. Queen of Pentacles. Someone's got a different perspective about 2 of Cups. Someone's running into the 2 of Cups. Maybe King of Wands telling the truth about challenges, obstacles with Queen of Pentacles. With deception, illusion, delusion, playing with money magic, whatever magic, moon magic. Yeah. And the painful ending, they wanted like the painful ending, man, rock bottom. That's what their plan was, for money. All for money. All for money. So sad, man. All for money. Okay, so now King of Cups. Someone's looking at someone, planting the foundation. So there's a hidden feeling. when it comes to someone's success. Because now we're looking at King of Cups is maybe looking at someone planting their foundation. Because now we're looking at a new project, or someone's projecting that they can't be self-sufficient. So they're looking at the greed within themselves and projecting. So they want someone's new projects to plant a foundation. Someone feels very inspired and someone has the urge to create. But unfortunately, King of Cups needs to be blocked, or Earth sign Taurus person needs to be blocked when it comes to donations. Okay, or King of Cups is looking at blocking a Taurus person or a Virgo person when it comes to sparkling ideas. Yeah, at work, when it comes to work, sparkling ideas is blocked. When it comes to working on sparkling ideas, a Taurus person is blocked when it comes to creating creativity. They don't have sparkling ideas like that. It's more juggling, stealing, cheating other people's creative ideas. Because you got five of Pentacles means someone's in poverty, someone's broke, someone's going bankrupt, or someone doesn't have, is blocked when it comes to intuitive ideas. Do you understand? But someone's been called in to go into the higher self. God is calling to plant a foundation, but maybe a Taurus person blocked it to plant their foundation. Why? Because they don't have any sparkling ideas. Because now you've got 5 and 6. They were just taking the money to plant a foundation from the sparkling ideas. Because now you've got 5, 6, 7, 8 at work. So someone's going to be blocked at work when it comes to sparkling ideas. They don't have it. A group of people wants to block this person, a Taurus person. That's a hidden feeling. This person's going into bankruptcy because they were using this group of people. For this person, maybe a Taurus person, like my karmic, she feels like she can do anything. You look at a higher priestess, the Queen of Swords. Now you've got the King and Queen of Swords, okay? Maybe the Queen of Swords been guided by God, all right, to bring out these sparkling ideas and to block a Taurus person when it comes to planting a foundation. Leo person, or maybe the hidden feelings, all right, with the soul of the self is standing up for the Queen of Swords when it comes to the soul of the self. Why? Because we've got all the sparkling ideas. We don't care about the no, the nay, the say, or oohs, ah. We don't really care, do we? All we care about is God and a pathway, okay, to sparkling ideas, to create and to work on foundations, to get our hands dirty. So when our hands are dirty, when we got production, then we go in sexy as ever and say, hey baby, to the husband. We don't need to go to rewards night. I got my husband, you know. So now we're looking at tying up one on these ends. Someone's got hidden feelings. Maybe a Leo person's got hidden feelings for the Queen of Swords. That's very balanced with the King of Swords. King and Queen of Swords, or maybe the King of Swords is very balanced within himself. Okay, because he's got the Leo within him, all right? The ambitious. He could be very ambitious, okay? Very confident person, very creative. We're looking at someone maybe a bit dramatic. But we're looking at someone that may be in the limelight, okay? Or we're looking at someone very domineering, or someone being very excessive. We're looking at an actor, a teacher, or maybe an athlete, okay? Or you could be looking at a journalist, a salesperson, or a teacher. You could be looking at a detective, an artist, or a gardener. Take it as it resonates. We're looking at the higher priestess. Someone has hidden feelings because someone was manipulating this group. They were doing tricks because they had the gift of the gab, and that was a hidden feeling. So now we're looking at maybe the higher priestess. Someone's looking at the higher priestess, telling the truth on the internet. We've got clarity of a hidden feelings within this group. Okay, could have been a Taurus person that needs to be single. Okay, because now we're looking at hidden truth. Maybe a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra person, a higher priestess. Is being guided to be a spiritual teacher. Maybe someone has the truth, okay, about hidden feeling, about maybe an unrequited love that went to an earth sign person, Taurus person, that was juggling also with a King of Cups, okay? But now we're looking at insecurities. Someone has to balance their emotions and listen to the higher self, okay? Someone's blocked from their higher self, so all they got is romance. When it comes to seduction, that's all they have. So now we're looking at Carmen. Please, masculines, if you want to go on a romantic spiritual journey, start learning about entities. Okay, like maybe watch Carmen that has Beyonce on it. It's like an opera. Okay, a rap opera. And you need to go online and start learning about like the Delilahs, and also ladies about players. Jezebel energies, you know. Genevieve Nadia, evil leaves. And you lot got to stop saying that Eve, just my opinion, don't have to listen to me, Eve like Genevieve from Genesis, gave Adam, like Adiwali, the poison, right? Everyone said, oh, God cursed man. No, Eve cursed man. Why? Because Eve gave Adam the apple. Remember that. Not God. Eve did. So now Eve is stuck in her mind because she's obsessed about an Aquarius person. She wanted an Aquarius person stuck on their own because she had sparkling ideas from God. Oh yeah, messages going to a fire sign person. So now Taurus person needs to be blocked from these sparkling ideas, or someone's blocked. Okay? And someone is going to spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison over these ideas. Because someone had a stupid project, an inspiration to do an entrapment, so they can look like they had independent wealth. King of Cups. King of Cups needs to be blocked, but he's looking at King of Swords. Maybe a Aquarius person, looking at the healer, looking at a higher priestess, Aquarius person, that's a star seed that's been guided by God. Or this King of Swords is a Gemini Aquarius person looking at balancing himself, bringing the mind to calmer waters when it comes to angels. Why? Because they've been guided by the angels, earth angels, okay, to invest and unite with oneself. Intuition. Go within, seek your truth, talk to God. Stop giving a Taurus person money when it comes to these messages. King of Pentacles is looking at this battle, but he's going to have has a victory. Oh, has he got a victory? No, it's a burden. Heartbreak. Emperor. Think about Queen of Cups. King of Swords. Look at the strength of the Queen of Swords. See? Queen of Swords is always guided by God, you know. King and Queen of Swords. The lion and the lioness. The Leo. Is the Emperor. Heartbroken. Because he loves Queen of Swords. He's got the strength to tell the truth, I guess. Taking that leap of faith. Got a different perspective. There you go. Leo. King of Wands. Adiwali's looking at his counterpart. Queen of Swords. He's balanced. King and Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Wands. And now you got King and Queen of Swords. Perfect. Perfect counterpart. And I guess none of you Nigel is very jealous about that because she's warping into me. But you can't beat me, my darling. So now we're looking at a situation. Someone's got hidden feelings. Maybe it's King of Swords. Looking at his pathway. Okay, he's look at his stability. He's stabilizing. Maybe he's tried it twice. But he's stabilizing when it comes to materialism. Maybe he understands about materialism, but he's using his intuition for sparkling ideas. Maybe he's got sparkling ideas coming up. Because maybe he understands this pathway. Look at King of Cups. He ain't got shit. He can't be in this group. It's not mastery. He's not good enough. He has to go. This is Earth School. Go learn your lesson. Maybe you can make an application for admin another time. But your foundation at uni, no. You need to go back. Maybe to primary school or nursery. Because you're acting like a child. A page. Alright? And when it comes to creations, it's very quiet to immature when it comes to creations. And too immature when it comes to planting. But they want the planting though. So maybe he had a plantation using people as slaves. So he needs to go on his own, separate him and an earth sign person, or he's looking at being single. Maybe these people are blocking him out now. These people got to be blocked. Got to be blocked now. Because he was juggling in investments on his pathway. So this group's looking at being the Phoenix rising. So they're looking at someone's reputation. They got the ability and the actions to go forward into a new pathway. They've been guided by God or been guided by a King of Swords or a detective looking at this pathway. Because this group of people is now coming to calmer waters. Maybe a Gemini person is now walking away from this pathway with King of Cups. King of Cups is just watching, boy. But he's on the other side, like he can't come in. It's like, you got work to do. Work to do. Maybe a single Gemini person, a Taurus person, a Cancer person, a Sagittarius person, Aries, you lot got things to do, bro. You got to use your intuition that you don't have. You lot focus too much on money. Look at me. Look at me. But a single earth sign wanted Aquarius single. But King of Cups looks like he's single and trapped with maybe an earth sign person. He feels trapped. A Queen of Pentacles. He feels trapped. So they invested in entrapment. Okay. When it comes to projects. Okay, they're looking at new projects. They were very inspired. to create an entrapment. So now they're entrapped within their own mind about being single, left out of a pathway. Because a team of people seems to be sailing. Maybe they immigrated or relocated away from this pathway to defend their own inner feelings. Maybe there's two, Aquarius and a Leo person. They're very highly intuitive. Well, they're saying, wow, Aquarius is highly, highly, highly intuitive because it's two higher priestess. But someone's got blocked intuition, a Taurus person and a Cancer person. Queen of Pentacles, she's just like a sociopath. She's a social climber, a very mean-spirited person with a Cancer person that's quite manipulative when it comes to the emotions. Emotionally manipulative when it comes to planting foundations. Because these two can't do things on their own. They'd be very stuck. So they've been juggling investments to bring in a generational wealth. Because now we're looking at a situation where someone's happy. And they were happy. They were happy to block a Leo person. A Taurus person was happy. And she's happy to block a Leo person for a King of Cups. They're both happy juggling finances of a Leo person. But now someone's looking at balancing and moving forward. Because now they have the insight. And now they've got the stability. They realize they're on a twin flame connection. And God is blocking a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they got an estate or something. Because now we're looking at unions, looking at celebrations. But when it comes to the Four of Wands, yeah, it's all about homecoming, celebrations, family, friends, unions. Maybe they're going to be blocked away because they were happy to be juggling people's finances. So now that happiness is going to be blocked. It's all about money. There's no emotion. That's why it has to go. There's nowhere to plant. There's no emotions. Because maybe somebody lied about being intuitive. Or maybe they paid one that had blocked intuitive. This Queen of Pentacles is paying someone a King of Cups. Now we've got the King and Queen of Cups on this foundation. The King of Swords is thinking about Queen of Cups. He wants to be the Phoenix rising. Maybe his thoughts was working on how to come forward into a pathway to a Queen of Cups. He sees her as his happy ever after. This is twin flames. This is soulmates. And he feels he wants to go forward. But he needs to sort out something at work. A pathway. That's the block between him and his soulmate. Maybe this King of Cups is jealous of this King of Swords emotions. Because he can bring him sparkling ideas. But he can't because it's blocked. He's only got small sparkling ideas. Someone can create some small ideas and create into something big. But they thought if they steal and block these sparkling ideas from God, they can make it into something big. But it blocks. It's blocked. They can't. They can't plant the foundation. They're not independent enough. They're not self-sufficient. They just look at the money. Queen of Pentacles needs to be blocked. She don't care about no Leo. She was just juggling people's finances, stealing, cheating, acting like a friend. Now looking at a decision when it comes to actions and the abilities of moving forward. Someone feels like they missed an opportunity. Maybe a Leo person feels like they missed out on the Queen of Swords because they feel like the Queen of Swords has a very peaceful mind. They can bring their mind to calmer waters when it comes to like sparking ideas, having a team. Because now you're looking at a tarot reader online maybe, helping them bring their minds to calmer waters to take a different pathway. This team is going to be a Phoenix rising. Could be a Leo person in it, but you're looking at regrets though. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is unfulfilled. It's unfulfilled. This team is unfulfilled. They have to get rid of that pathway with a King of Cups and a Queen of Pentacles. But the King of Swords is looking at a Queen of Cups. He's looking at being like that Phoenix rising. He wants to manage his emotions. Oops. But he has to stand up for himself. Maybe when it comes to his emotions. Because someone's talking, thinking, maybe about their Earth Angel, Aquarius, Libra person. Or a Libra masculine, think about such a Taurus person. He needs to balance his emotions. Especially wants to be guided out of his difficulties. That's broken his heart. He has to try and balance the emotions as much as he can so he can hold on to his truth, to stand up for himself when he has his own divine truth that sparks from God. So now you're looking at someone going in and talking to God, talking to ancestors, talking to earth angels, bringing their mind to calmer waters, to bringing a team into the Phoenix rising. Yeah, after a tower moment. Remember, when the tower comes down, it's because the devil's in there. It could be a Queen of Pentacles and a King of King of Cups. So now the King of Swords feels like he's found his counterpart, maybe. But he had a choice between two, maybe a Sagittarius or Aries person. But he's looking at a pathway with the Queen of Cups. He wants to balance that situation out with the Queen of Cups. He feels very happy with her. He feels he will be. Because she's quite intuitive. And she's very nurturing. She feels him as well. She feels him. And she's been guided by God through this pathway to come into the soul world. Now we're looking at the soul world, celebrations. Somebody wants to celebrate. Someone's working on celebration. Because they've got the willpower to be a soul having human experience, but they have to make a decision about deception, about someone backstabbing within this group. Someone's doing some sharp talking. Maybe this air sign person could be a detective, could be a policeman. Or it just could be a masculine with good information. Because information and him analysing it. And him watering his information with his feelings, with love and all that. This masculine is going to have a victory when it comes to maybe a legal matter. When it comes to balancing out a 2 of cups. He's looking at manifesting his love. This Gemini person. He must be passionate about walking away from people, things and places. Yeah, he wants to turn down every single foundation. Doesn't mind being single for a while. Yes, he can invest in himself. So he can make a pathway forward. He has an insight of sparkling ideas that somebody was relying on. The devil's coming to an end. Maybe an earth sign person. So now we're looking at water and love. Someone's going into new love. New love, new job, new ideas, new everything. Just use your intuition to bring in your dreams come true. Someone's wish fulfillment's coming true. Just bringing balance. The earth angels are guiding you. Why is my cards upside down? Because somebody was dealing with an upside down Empress, Taurus, Libra person. So now we're looking at our dreams when it comes to heartbreak, stagnation with the Emperor and the Empress. The Emperor and the Empress. Heartbroken, the Empress. But he's looking at happily ever after. Or family burdens when it comes to success. Someone's looking at a battle when it comes to investment and masculine when it comes to investing maybe in messages. But someone investing in a regret though. Or someone feels unfulfilled because they see a strong Queen of Swords taking a leap of faith because someone's got a different perspective. Now we've got a King and Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Wands. Someone's looking at that counterpart. But they feel like they're the wounded warrior when it comes to a fortune, planting a foundation. Because this family just like to lie too much, man. Too much lying, stealing, cheating when it comes to stability. Someone feels unloved. Now they're up in fear about holding on to Leo's stuff. Because now the soulmate's online talking about intuition and for everyone to go within and tell the truth. No hiding now, boy. FBI, yeah, you can do whatever you want now. All right then. FBI, baby. Intuition, everyone. And you can find out who's for you. So now someone's looking at maybe messages or speed or a lifestyle change. Okay, then now we're looking at 8 of Wands. Someone's taking action because now we've got news arriving. Maybe news arrives from a Gemini person, a higher priestess, or someone's looking at someone's news. Hey, the world news from a higher priestess. Welcome to Tarot 22. No, welcome to Raw Tarot 22 breaking news. So someone's watching the tarot readers breaking news. A team of people, and it's coming to, yeah. Someone got ghosted, but they're going within. Maybe a Virgo, but they're working, going within and seeking the truth. Right? Because you illuminate the soul when you come out of your dreams. Now you start creating from your sparkling ideas to make it solid. There you go. There you go. So now someone's making some fast speed action into what? The Phoenix rising. Michael, they made a judgment. They got a decision. There's decisions making them come out of calmer waters. Why? Newsflash, man. Newsflash. Hidden feelings. And now, maybe someone's thinking about maybe a Libra masculine is maybe thinking about a Pisces person. Foundation coming down, maybe a marriage, because the truth is out about spiritual romance. by unrequited love. Maybe a rich person, I don't know, a grounded man, maybe a King of Pentacles looking at a fight. Maybe a Leo person, it's been a burden. About happily ever after, someone's broke hearted. Maybe the Emperor and the King of Swords. In his marriage comes to a delay with the Emperor and the Empress, guided by God. There's a heartbreak. There was too much delays, obstacles. But you got to go within your dreams, because why being guided by the angels, the Empress, an air sign person is talking to a Leo Sagittarius person in dreams, and the Leo person, the Emperor's heartbroken. He will be. When I kissed off his face last night, this morning in a dream, he said, "You intimidate me." I said, "Okay then, no love for you. Now you've got the cold-hearted me now." And we walked into a lift and we started laughing. So now someone's emotions come to calmer waters. You're looking at blending. Someone's looking at a star. Just use your wish fulfillment with the truth. Love and truth will get you all your pentacles. Someone's coming to an end. Maybe a Capricorn person, Earth sign person, when it comes to sparkling ideas, had this insight about this family. Taurus person working on a foundation that was forced. They went independent wealth, but someone's got to walk away from people, things in place because they're too promiscuous, this lover. Too manipulative when it comes to a Two of Cups. All right, remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.